What's up, gamers? Justin. I'm back with another Just in Gaming, and today I'm going to be talking about the mini games that you can get through PlayStation if you subscribe to PSPlus and if you subscribe to PSNow. I think it's a really great month for PlayStation, and let's get right into it. The first one is a PS5 exclusive, and it is Oddworld Soulstorm, and it became available April 6th. It's developed by Fat Kraken Studios, Titanium Studios, Sabotage Studio, Big Boat Interactive, Free Range Games, Superseed Studios, Streamline Media Group, System Studios, and published by Oddworld Inhabitants. And this to me is PlayStation. I remember when the first Oddworld came out in 1997, and when I think of PlayStation 1, that is one of the games I think of. So for there to be a new PlayStation, the PlayStation 5 coming out, and a new Oddworld, just everything's right. And Abe is back, and it is, sorry, kind of already said all that. It is a sequel to 2014's Oddworld New and Tasty, and it's a reimagining of 1998's Oddworld Abe's Exodus. So it's a reimagining of the second game. But yeah, pretty psyched. I don't have a PS5 yet because I can't find one anywhere, but I definitely will be trying this game out whenever I do, and I think everyone else should because they're very quirky, very fun platformer, moving other people. You're usually trying to save other members of your species from being eaten or whatnot, and they're just great games, and I'm psyched for Soulstorm. So now for the ones that are going to be available on PS4 as well. Days Gone, which was developed by Ben Studios. It's a Sony-owned studio and published by Sony. Originally came out April 26, 2019. And this is continuing the tradition of they'll put a game on PS Now, and then a couple months later they'll do it on PS Plus. They did this now with Days Gone. They did that before with, I hope I have that written down because I can't remember the anecdote now. But the story of Days Gone is quest across a zombie-filled Oregon with Deacon St. John as he tries to find his wife Sarah, who's been medevaced away before a zombie outbreak. You can find upgrades for your motorcycle and learn the patterns of the freakers, what they call zombies in this game, to survive in the post-apocalyptic world. This continues the tradition. Oh, here we go. Oh, it didn't tell me what it was. There's another Sony first-party game. Man, I'm blanking on what it was. But usually they're good, so that's a win-win. I tried this game when it was on PS Now, and it's a good game. I don't play many games that have stories, so that's that. But I couldn't get into it, and yes. The timeline of development makes you think that someone was watching Sons of Anarchy and Walking Dead and decided to put those two genres together to make a game. When it first came out, they said it had a lot of bugs and glitches, but I'm sure that's been cleared up now. So I definitely think as a PS Plus game, you should give it a try. If you're into the zombie genre. I know a lot of people are either have nothing to do with zombies because it scares them or whatever, or are just plain sick of them because I know there's a million zombie games out there. Speaking of a million zombie games out there, your other PS Plus title for the month of April, not October, not Halloween, April, is Zombie Army 4 Dead War, developed and published by Rebellion Development. Originally came out February 4th, 2020. Oh, that's not that old. Okay, so I've owned this game for a long time through Stadia, and I've never picked it up, and I think it's because of my previously mentioned zombie burnout. I just have no desire to battle a reincarnated Hitler and his zombie Nazis. It just sounds so cliche. It sounds like something out of a Rob Zombie song or something. I don't know. What is good about it is this is the same developer and publisher that makes the Sniper Elite games, and I have played Sniper Elite 4 on Stadia, and that's a great game. So even though I don't like the story of it, I think the gameplay would probably be good, and so if you don't mind the zombies, I think it's probably worth checking out. So that's your PS Plus titles for April. Some pretty solid picks. You know, I just ragged on the zombie things, but Days Gone is a very well-made game. For those of you lucky enough to have a PS5, Oddworld Soulstorm I think would be a lot of fun, and Zombie Army may not be my cup of tea, but I'm sure it's well-made as well. Now on to PS Now for April 2021. Both of these things, by the way, I got from the PlayStation blog. I want to give them credit for their reporting. Excuse me. PSNow, it's pretty awesome this month. They got some real bangers. The first one is Marvel Avengers. It's developed and published by Square Enix, and it is available on PSNow until July 5th, 2021. I don't know if you've heard about this game, but this is a tweener game that is trying to, on part of it, tell a story, and then on part of it be kind of a live service Destiny type game. So it's kind of confusing with their menus, and you start off the game as Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, and it takes a while before you ever get to your first Avenger. And one of the most annoying things about this game is there are certain sections where you are just quote-unquote platforming with Kamala Khan, and if you miss a jump and you fall, you quote-unquote die, and it goes to a loading screen, and the loading screen is like these action shots of Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, and I swear it goes through at least 5 of them before it loads back up. So if there's any game that needs a PS5 upgrade, it's definitely Marvel's Avengers. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned before, I don't have a PS5, so I'm playing it on my PS4. So those scenes right there almost broke me, but once she finds something or hooks up with somebody, I can't remember what it was, those jumping scenes go away. But the load times are ridiculous in this game. It is super fun when you actually get to play as somebody to do that. It's fun smashing people as Hulk. It's fun throwing Thor's hammer. It's fun throwing Captain America's shield. It's all good. Iron Man, all good. The action in it is good. If it was just that, it'd be great. But the trappings of it and getting into a mission and all the other stuff is horrible. But it's worth a try, right? If you have the service, you definitely should give it a try. The next game that is available for April on PSNow is Borderlands 3, developed by Gearbox Studio and published by 2K Games. This is going to be available until September 29th, 2021. Hey, I've played this game as well. Hey, I played it on Stadia. I don't own it on Stadia, but they had a free play weekend, and so you didn't have to download anything. And you don't have to download anything on PSNow if you don't want to. You can download it because it's a PS4 game, but you can stream it too if you have good internet. So I've played Borderlands 3. It's a lot like the first two. It's got humor, it's got guns, it's got cartoony, pastel-like graphics. But it's pretty fun. I am blanking on the name now. I play the hunter guy that he has these little animals that he can call forth, a little demon dog, and a little phoenix bird, and all that. Oh, what is his name? It's got something. It's got like a number in there for some reason. It kind of looks like a Xbox 360 username. Oh man, I'm blanking on the name of it, but he's cool, and he's voiced by ProZD, the popular YouTube. And I guess he was a Vine star for a while there. Anyways, if you know anything about Borderlands, you're going to know whether you like this game or not before you try it. And I definitely think it is worth a try. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah. And then the last game that is available on PSNow for April 2021 is The Long Dark. That is a survival game where you crash land in the snowy tundra. I think you're in Alaska. I'm not sure. I was supposed to try this because I have another video where I talked about survival games, and I was going to give The Long Dark a try, but I am like games ADD, you know, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. Like I was playing survival games and then I wasn't, so I still haven't given it a try. It's available on Game Pass as well. But hey, now that you're on PSNow, people who don't have Game Pass, they can try it. It's got kind of a cartoony, not like funny cartoony, but kind of animated art style. And the biggest draw for me, being a vegan in real life, was that there is a trophy in The Long Dark where you can try to survive without killing any of the wildlife in the game. I don't know exactly how you do that, where you get your food from. Maybe you like grow berries or something like that. I know in another survival game, The Forest, you can technically live off of blueberries once you start growing those. It's not easy, but you can do it. So I'm sure there's some way in The Long Dark to eat reeds out of a pond or something. I'm not sure, but I've had a lot of good things about this game. If you have any desire to try survival games, maybe this is a good jumping off point. Let's see. Ooh, I've done everything on my paper. Yay. That's all I got for PlayStation for this month. Very good month. Really good. I don't know why PS Plus is so horror themed. I guess when they did Days Gone, they just tried to do another zombie game to match it, but they're still great games, and PSNow is awesome. As much as I ragged on Marvel Avengers, it's definitely worth a try, and Borderlands 3 is good as well. I stream on twitch.tv/fiend28. I'm on youtube.com/fiend28 doing fun things like this, and also doing some playthroughs on some Stadia games, so check that out if you like. Also, if you want to talk games with me, I host the gaming Facebook page for the library that I work at. It is called HPPL Games Together. That's High Point Public Library Games Together. So drop on by there and let's talk some games. Hope everybody's doing well. Keep gaming.